tinatagong talento. Maharlika, walang imposible. Aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin. Basketballista ang Pilipina, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Oras na para maipakita ang mga nakatago na talento ng Pinay. Sa tagisan at pagalingan, handang ipamalas. Anong kayang ibigay? Kaya-kaya talaga na maipagsabayan. Kabibiliban sa kadalaban ng galawan. Sa ganito larangan, masasaksihan na ang kakayanan ng ating kababaihan.
Dugo at pawis na ang puhunan, bawat ensayo ay tututukan. Hanggat may oras, hindi susuko, maglalaro to ng buong puso. Maharlika, Pilipinas, handa nang magpakitang gilas. Ito ang liga ng Pilipina, taas bandera, walang
Ito
mahina.
ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Kapanapanabik na tagpo, handang-handa lahat sa paglalaro. Ilabas ang tinatagong talento. Maharlika, walang imposible. Aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin. Oh, 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 oh. Basketballista ang Pilipina, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Hindi lang history ang natuklasan natin dito sa Rizal Memorial Coliseum, pero her story para sa mga kababaihan. At nagbabalik po muli tayo ngayong gabi for our final game. Still, here in the same venue, Rizal Memorial Coliseum. Exciting matches. Pero kanina, balikan natin ang pangyayari kung saan itong Batangas, New Zealand Blue Fire Valkyries nanalo. Setting up really setting a high standard kontra dito sa side ng Tagaytay Tol Patriots. And just a while, Quezon City RK Hoops kontra Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. Good evening everyone who's catching us live on Facebook, on YouTube, pati na rin po on TV at Solar Sports. This is ito nga ang Women's MAHARLIKA Pilipinas Basketball League, Daphne Cristobal with Reg Cambiao, and later on we'll be welcoming itong ating third member of our panel. I-welcome po natin itong si Flo Del Agua. And Reg, ang ganda ng pinakita kanina ng ating first set of games, pero ngayon tignan natin anong magiging storya para sa ating final match.
Ang ganda nga ng first game, 86-56, New Zealand Blue Fire Valkyries. Pero ito namang pangalawang laro natin, hindi din naman magpapatalo dahil nandito ang Pangasinan Solar Home Suns at RK Hoops Quezon City, which is one of our first new teams here in the WMPBL regular season.
And speaking of our participating teams, 6 solid squads nga ang matutuklasan natin.
Tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, 5 out of the 6 teams nakita na natin during the Invitational. At ito nga ang New Zealand Blue Fire, Pangasinan Solar Home Suns, Tagay Title, Patriots, San Juan Lady Knights, Discovery Perlas Rizal. At in just a few moments, magpapakilala itong bagong kuponan natin, which is the Quezon City RK Hoops.
Now Reg, it's time to switch our conversation para sa ating updated team format kung saan itong ating elimination round, double round robin nga meron tayo.
Alright, so the 6 teams ay magkakaroon ng 10 games in the double round robin, which is good, Daphne, no? Kasi kung ano man yung errors nila during the first round, pwede nilang i-redeem yung sarili nila, pwede nilang i-correct during that second round of eliminations. The top 2 seeds or top 2 teams of the eliminations will advance to the semifinals at ang bottom 4 teams naman ay maglalaban-laban dito sa quarterfinals natin. Ang 3rd and 4th seeds may twice to beat advantage at kung sino man ang manalo dito sa quarterfinals ang siyang makakalaban ng top 2 teams natin in the semifinals na magkakaroon ng best of 3 at kung sino man ang manalo in the semifinals ay magkakaroon ulit ng best of 3 in the championship.
Now, pag-usapan na natin ang ating unang team. Bago lang sila dito sa ating tournament, talk about itong side ng Quezon City.
Alright, so for the Quezon City RK Hoops, bago man yung kupunan nila, no? Pero may mga familiar faces tayong makikita dito na galing sa PSP Gymmers, Imus Lady Magdalo, and Easy Jersey Relentless na panood natin during the Invitational. At meron ding mga members in the Pilipinas Aguilas na champions during the Invitational. At ang gusto ko mapanood dito ay si Coach Iris Isip at si Rika Yang from the Solar Home Suns.
And speaking of Quezon City, Reg, tignan natin kung ano pang story makukuha natin coming from Flo Del Agua.
Salamat Daphne at mabuhay. Mga ka-WMPBL, alam nyo ba ang screen name daw ng head coach ng Quezon City ay John Covarrubias at hindi lamang siya first-timer sa ating liga. First time niya rin mag-handle ng isang women's basketball team. Kwento niya sa akin na isa sa mga main efforts niya dito sa kanyang bagong journey ay mas maging emotionally connected sa kanyang mga players. Nagbubuhos daw talaga siya ng panahon para kilalanin at kausapin sila one by one. Advantage din daw kasi kapag malalim na ang kanilang relasyon as using Coach John's words, bagong salta kami dito kaya wala pang nakakaalam kung anong sistema namin. Mamaya meron pa akong kwento about sa kabilang team ang Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. But for now, I will turn you over to our venue announcer Noel Zarte to call our starting fives.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rizal Memorial Coliseum. This is Game 2 of our doubleheader in the Women's MAHARLIKA Basketball League. Opening day between the RK Hoops Quezon City and the Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. Now let's meet the starting lineup. First, for the RK Hoops Quezon City. At guard, number 6, team captain from Enderun Colleges, number 6, Francine Hilly. At shooting guard from the University of the Philippines, number 30, Iris Isip. Small forward from the National University, number 8, Bianca Alcantara. At power forward from the Pamantasan and Lunsod ng Marikina, number 14, Danica Docalios. And at center from the Far Eastern University, number 23, Karil Molina. Head coach for RK Hoops Quezon City is John Covarrubias. And now the starters for the Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. Point guard from the University of Santo Tomas, number 1, Jen Angeles. Shooting guard from Sacramento State University, number 8, team captain, Gabby Bate. Small forward from the National University, number 7, Jewel Bartolo. Power forward from the University of the Philippines, number 18, Steph La Rosa. And center from De La Salle University, number 15, Ara Abaca. Head coach for Pangasinan Solar Home Suns is PJ Navarro. Our officials for this game, crew chief Eric Robles, first umpire Nino Barcenas, second umpire Elaine Zubere, and the fourth official is Erin De La Rosa.
And this is our Academy starting 5 para sa side ng Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. We have itong si Bade Angeles, Abaca, Bortolo, La Rosa. Para sa kabilang panig naman for Quezon City, we have Heli, Isip, Molina, Alcantara, and Docalios. What a way to wrap things up para sa ating second match. This double-header Sunday. This is Manny Pacquiao's Women's MAHARLIKA Pilipinas Basketball League regular season. And we are heading dito sa ating professional tournament para sa ating female ballers, Stafford Cristobal, Reg Cambiao. Later on, more stories on the side para dito kay Flo Del Agua. Some familiar faces, pero meron din tayong mga bagong mukha na makikita para sa dalawang koponan. Sara Baca, quick conversion we saw on the side of Pangasinan Solar Home Suns.
Ara Abaca from San Juan Lady Knights during the Invitational Tournament. Ang unang nakascore ng basket dito sa second game natin.
They love fast transition play. Talking about itong side ng Pangasinan, although Jen Angeles will be missing that one. Francine Heli, meanwhile, from PSP Gymmers during our invitationals.
Yes, parang si Francine Heli ang face of PSP Gymmers dito, and now she's starting for Quezon City RK Hoops.
Almost back-to-back buckets here, but back-to-back misses. I think still trying to search itong rhythm sa larong ito. Arabaca has it. That dish, no look pass, no connection though.
There was a strong rebound from Nick Molina a while ago. Kaso they have to improve their passing dahil nagkakaroon ng turnovers, and I believe that's the second steal of Solar Home Suns in this quarter.
You go for that corner 3.
So one of the new players here in the league, and she's someone you want to watch out for because she has a lot of experience internationally.
Gabby Bade with an early 3. Welcome po dito sa ating WMPBL here in the Pro. At ngayon, up by just 3 points itong Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. Battle for the leather.
In that last possession, Coach Iris Isip nagpapakilala na as a player here in the WMPBL regular season. And we're gonna see more of her in tonight's game.
Final 8 minutes of this ball game. Aga pa dito sa ating first quarter. But, you know, Reg, let's just have a quick review para sa side ng Quezon City. Sino yung mga bagong players nila at syempre yung mga familiar names na rin finding their home dito sa side ng Quezon City.
Yeah, for Quezon City, just like what he said during the pre-game, may mga familiar faces, but we also want to look forward into seeing yung mga players na hindi natin nakita towards the quarterfinals and the semifinals. Dahil may mga players din from Easy Jersey, Relentless. Nakita nga natin kanina itong si Nick Molina.
Pero ngayon, Bade, no records of any misses yet. Ang ganda ng umpisa na pinapakita niya dito sa introduction niya in the WMPBL. But great, you know, inside stories na binabahagi mo sa amin, Reg. And for sure, meron tayong mga viewers na, alam mo yun, napadaan at ngayon lang matutuklasan itong ating female bowlers. Ay, at least, di ba, meron sila kahit papanong background para sa side ng Quezon City.
Yes, and speaking of, diba, itong mga players natin, from both teams, galing yan sa mga iba't ibang teams during the invitational. And I wanna see kung paano sila nag-ensayo and how they are able to develop yung parang chemistry nila as a team in just a short span of time.
Now, Francine Heli will be resting for a while. Early substitution being made here. Lamang po ng 2 puntos itong side ng Pangasinan. Solar Homes. Pero ito, quick to respond naman for RK Hoops in Quezon City. Itong si Danica Tocalyos. Opportunity to take over the lead.
And let's see itong si Coach Iris kung paano niya ili-lead. Kumbaga, itong team na to since she has this coaching experience from the last season.
Outside shots so far on the side of Quezon City, not working out well on their end. Pero maaga pa naman dito sa ating unang quarter. Arabaka flying her way in, draws contact.
That's a good matchup, no? Ara Abaca and Nick Molina, magka-build sila and they can cover the paint really well. And it's something to look forward to in this game.
But so far, you know, earlier during our pre-game, Reg, binanggit na nga ni Flo. Ito, for Coach John of Quezon City, na ito yung first time na mag-handle siya ng mga kababaihan sa paglalaro ng basketball. And, di ba, usually, pag yung mga coaches, first time nila to handle girls, andun din yung adjustment na iba yung approach.
Yes.
As much as they want to be, you know, more stricter, more, you know, I must say, more firm, pero kahit pa paano, kumbaga tinitimpla usually ng coaches yung ganong shift or transition.
And there are things na kailangan nilang i-consider dahil syempre iba ang hormones ng babae sa lalaki. And nabanggit ata yon ni Coach kay Flo kanina during the interview when Flo and I were talking before the game. Na pati yung mga bisita, monthly visits nitong mga players niya ay kailangan niyang i-take into consideration.
You know, not just the players who are, you know, adjusting to this one, but if we are going to talk about adjustments, mukhang wala namang gano'n at hindi uso yun para kay Melody Kak.
Melody Kak, kilala natin yan in the previous season as someone who is dominating in the three-point area, pero nakita natin in the last possession, kaya niya din talagang mag-drive into the basket.
And Reg, I love the new color of, yung hair color nitong si Melody Kak. Really suiting her. Ito
Yes.
naman, gandang matchup din. Contrabande. Great ball deflection, but ball remains on the side of Quezon City. Shot clock winded down, unaware of that one.
That could have been a good shot from Coach Iris, no? Pero medyo mabagal yung release niya doon at inabutan siya ng shot clock. Naubos.
And up by 2 points itong side ng RK Hoops Quezon City. Pero ngayon makibalita muna tayo kay Flo Delagua.
Daphne, nabanggit mo nga kanina na may mga nagbabalik pero mayroon ding mga bago at perfect example dyan, ang new and improved Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. We are welcoming Gabby Bade. Galing siya ng US pero ang huling liga niya pa daw ay sa Romania kasama ang Gilas. Kung nagtataka kayo kung paano siya napunta dito sa koponan, nagbabakasyon lang daw si Gabby dito sa Manila noong April and coincidentally, nagkaroon ng tryouts ang Pangasinan where, according to Gabby, she felt at home instantly. Your thoughts on this player so far, ladies?
That's interesting.
Having goosebumps for some reason with that report. Ang ganda nung kwento at nung scoop na yon, Flo. Thank you so much. And right now, you know, it's really rare for players who were really living abroad, you know, just visiting itong ating country. Pero all of a sudden, yung parang mas sense nila yung comfortability dito sa bansa natin.
Yes, at 'di ba, pagka nagkaroon ng opportunity to play the game that you love playing and in the pro level, di ba, you wouldn't miss that opportunity. At yun nga ang ginawa nito ni Gabby Bade, na siguro yung mga baon niya, mga experience niya in the international games that she played, she can bring here to the WMPBL.
Imagine, sakto lang naman, nagkaroon lang ng tryouts yung Pangasinan, tried, and now, welcome to the pro and welcome to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Meanwhile naman, para sa side ng RK Hoops Quezon City, Mia Buendia with some shots from the free throw area with 3 minutes and ito, 50 seconds na lamang po. Tingnan natin paano hahabol itong side ng Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. And so far, itong si Bade, yung may 5 points sa larong ito.
Good attempt there by Binaohan. No? Good spin. Hindi na pumasok. But on the other side, Melody Kak. Kakasabi lang natin kanina, 3-point area at ito na naman siya.
Melody Kak, loving those outside shots. At ito nga, brought to you by syempre Akari with our 3-point shot of the quarter. And with that, a timeout will be necessary early here in the first quarter.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh.
And this is our Hotel Sogo family fan of the game supporting itong ating inaugural season in the pros for Manny Pacquiao's Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Itong interesting matchup natin, bagong saltak nga, as what we were describing prior the start of this ball game. Itong side ng RK Hoops Quezon City up here, 15 points. 15 points already with ito namang side ng Pangasinan Solar Home Suns with 7. 8-point game and make this a 6-point deficit.
What a pass there by Ara Abaca. Good presence inside the court to the cutting Lisario, making a 2-point basket there.
Lisario will not disappoint from the last sequence. Buendia meanwhile launches, wouldn't work. Heli back in action here on the side of QC. Transition play, although Lisario losing connection on that one.
Too strong of a pass from Binaohan to Lisario, both from the New Zealand Moonfire Valkyries, and that was the assist of Ara Abaca to Lisario.
And that is our active reinvent assist of the game. Buendia to Sorio with that cut, whistle blown by our referees.
Foul is on number 17, Matina Binawan. As her first, 2 team fouls for the Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. 16
Maganda yung ginagawa nitong Solar Home Suns na dinodouble nila yung ball handler if there is an opportunity, no? Kasi nagkakaroon sila ng fast break attempts.
But if we talk about Reg itong side ng Quezon City, how helpful it is to have a Melody Kak on their lineup.
It's, di ba, players coming from the championship, it's something na nakakataas ng motivation and ng momentum dito for the side of RK Hoops. And maganda yung contribution ni Melody Kak in the last season na pwede niyang maibaon dito for RK Hoops in this regular season.
Losing balance was Melody Kak. Francine Heli has it. Contra Bartolo. Minute and 50 seconds remaining. Some handovers happening here on the side of Quezon City. 6 seconds to shoot. Firing for the 3 wouldn't work. Ball deflected. Possession muli para sa panig nila. Against Angeles. Whistle blown.
in the previous possessions, Daphne, no? Kita mo, there were a couple of outside shots na binato nito ng RK hoops, pero in our stats, mas nagkakaroon sila ng conversion when they drive inside the basket, and I believe that's what they need to capitalize on.
And now that's Ana Cristel Escotido.
Also a member of Pilipinas Aguilas in the Invitationals.
Having some shots in the line. At ngayon, parang naka-box 1 na itong si Bade of Pangasinan. Now, sometimes, you really got the responsibility once you're placed inside o inserted ka. Minsan may mga isang particular na tao kang kailangan bantayan.
And gustong i-mint nilang lamang. That's why they're putting pressure on the inbound. Okay, Cara Buendia asking for a foul, but there's a pushing foul called against her.
Let's see that one more time. Lisario with that feed. And may fake kasi na ginawa. Siyempre itong si Medina because she saw, may nakabantay na sa kanya drawing some contact,
Yeah.
and that would mean some shots.
Very convincing fake here from thirds Medina. At napakagat Cara Buendia eh.
Up by 9 points itong side ng Quezon City. Although missing those shots from the line, a minute and 10 seconds remaining. Irish Isep has it, losing control. Lisario meanwhile against 3 girls from Quezon City.
What a nice sequence there by RK Hoops. Ng Pangasinan, Solar Home Suns.
And now Pangasinan Solar Home Suns, Reg, they're slowly taking things in control dito sa ating unang quarter. As kanina, they were behind here by 9 points. Inuunti-unti nila ang paghabol dito.
At maaga pa naman ang laro. First quarter pa lang. Baka nag-iinit pa lang sila. Nag-warm up pa lang.
Totally called for a backcourt violation. Opportunity for Pangasinan Solar Home Suns to cut down the lead.
As early as first quarter, nagpapakilala natin itong RK Hoop sa atin dito sa regular season.
Gabby Bade has the leather here. Going for the jumper. Too short. Getting her own miss.
Good hustle there by Gabby Bade.
Final 30 seconds na lang tayo agad dito, Reg. Para sa ating unang chapter, Jen Angeles asking for a screen. Almost getting that steal was Francine Heli. Almost also a finish. Picking up her own miss. This time with that dish. Dito kay Lisario. 15 seconds. Overshooting. Third time. That's gonna be the charm. Para dito kay Medina. As thirds Medina will be contributing on the side of Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. They are just behind here by 6 points. Time out muna tayo.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh.
And that is our Smile 360 Dental Clinic Smile of the Game. Ganda ng ngiti ng isa sa mga audiences natin dito. And of course, I would like to congratulate then offer graduation. Itong isa sa mga supporters natin for the WMPBL. And right now, Reg, what can you say about this run being made here by Pangasinan? Pero let's talk more of this later on dahil ang ganda ng hinahabol dito sa side ng Pangasinan. And let's talk more of those run they created in the latter part of the first quarter. Later in our second chapter, tignan muna natin, balikan natin ang pangyari during our first quarter highlights.
First quarter, early part of the first quarter, dikit ang laban, pero towards the end, ito na nga ang RK Hoops Quezon City. Pinapakita kung ano ang pinagpracticean nila in the last few weeks before the opening. At nagpapakita din naman ang Pangasinan Solar Home Suns ng kanilang mga talents. At ito, at the end of first quarter is 18-13 at lamang dito ang RK Hoops Quezon City.
You are still watching the Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League at kasama ko nga ngayon ang ating ever so supportive Commissioner Heidi Ong. Now, Commissioner, I'm sure this hasn't been easy to put together. How does it feel to finally see the vision for this league come alive?
Of course, I'm very happy and a dream come true for me during my days sa UAAP sa national team. My dream is to have a pro league for women's. Ito para sa kababaihan. Ito na yung dream ng lahat. Yung mga nauna sa akin at yung mga future women ballers. This is their league. This is for them.
Now po, Como, what impact do you wish WMPBL will have to our young Filipino athletes?
Of course, gusto natin, first of all, yung WMPBL maging stable muna and para ma-sustain natin. And hopefully, there will be more teams in the coming season para maging more exciting yung WMPBL.
Last na po, meron po ba kayong mga mensahe para sa ating mga viewers?
Of course, ito na po yung liga ng women's basketball dito sa Pilipinas. Sana po suportahan ninyo. You could come to our venue live para mas maganda po at mas exciting. And of course, we are live stream and also we are live in Solar Sports. And thank you po sa mga team owners, coaches, players, and of course sa mga sponsors po. Without them po, WMPBL will not be here.
All right, thank you so much, Commissioner. Now, back to you, Daphne and Reg.
Thank you so much, Polly Pineda, our interviewer in today's game. At syempre, maraming salamat din po para sa ating ever supportive na commissioner. Nag-iisa lang yan.
Yes.
Commissioner Heidi Ong. She has been the backbone of our tournament from the invitationals up dito sa ating regular season. And I like during that interview na dream come true to. Na hindi man siya yung nakakapaglaro dito, but also just giving so much hope para sa ating female ballers.
Yeah, she's been advocating for female athletes for years talaga. And finally, she's starting this pro league as a commissioner. And I like that she's hoping na sana magtuloy-tuloy. She wants it to be stronger muna. At maganda, very bright naman ang future dito sa WMPBL dahil marami tayong nai-inspire na mga young female athletes.
But right now, Reg, you know, at the end no ating first quarter, pag-uusapan natin dapat kung paano biglang humahabol itong side ng Pangasinan Solar Home Suns and what did they do right para ito all of a sudden ngayon right on cue, Bade, making this a 2-point game.
Si Gabby Bade talaga, nung na cover na siya ng RK Hoops, parang hindi na ganun nagko-convert. But then there are other players inside the court like Thirds Medina, Jen Angeles, whom they could count on. At yun nga, unti-unting umiikot na yung bola nila. Nakikita na nila yung libreng kakampi nila at nakakapag-convert na sila ng shots. At ngayon, 2 puntos na lang ang lamang nitong RK Hoops. Make it 3.
Ngayon, babalik sa 3 points. Parang ayaw pa nga nitong si Escotido. Ana Cristel Escotido, so far 4 points, 2 rebounds.
And that's her second time on the line.
5th point mark. Great execution even coming from the free throw area as Melody Cac will be having some minutes on the bench. Their team is up here by just 4 points. Gabby Bade, meanwhile, para sa side naman ng Pangasinan with 7 points already.
Yes.
Expecting also some contributions here for Jen Angeles. Scoreless so far on this game. You go to Gabby Bade again, main gutter so far. That dish, outside shot, in and out. Ball remains on the side of Pangasinan.
Yun yung kailangan mag-convert because si Jen Angeles during the invitational, kilala din siya hitting those outside shots. Pero ngayon parang tinitimpla pa niya. Hinahanap niya pa yung groove niya.
Balik kay Francine kanina dun sa depensa pero this time, ito Jen Angeles. I think she heard us with her conversation.
Start muna siya sa 2 points dahil hindi siya nagiging lucky in the 3-point line.
You know how Jen Angeles really loves to shoot from the outside. Great execution, but no connection on the side of Quezon City in that last sequence. They're still up here by 2 points. Some substitutions will be made here for Coach John's squad.
And at this point, hindi mo pa talaga malalaman no, kung ano ang laro talaga ng bawat koponan na to. Pero ito ngang si Nick Molina was able to hit that shot and fish a foul. Now on the line, Nick Molina is a former player of Easy Jersey Relentless.
And now Nick Molina with an opportunity to complete a 3-point play.
And siya ang isa sa mga pinagkakatiwalaan nito ng Easy Jersey. At ngayon, with the height and with her build, I think that she is a good contribution also for RK Hoops.
8 minutes and 4 seconds. Mahaba pa po itong ating second chapter. Gabby Bade, so far unstoppable here. That dish to Jen Angeles.
Ayun, pumasok din.
Alam mo, Jen, alam ko na eh. Kailangan pinag-uusapan ka dito to get the shots on your end. And right now, just a 1-possession ball game. Meanwhile, penetrating her way in. Bukalyos naman will deliver. Bade kontra De La Cruz. They go to La Rosa. Angeles goes for that back-to-back 3. Went too short. And that pick-up, follow-up will work para dito kay Bartolo.
Yun ang kailangan nilang gawin, no? If there is a shot attempt from their team, strong naman yung mga big women nila inside the paint, in the front court. Then they have to get those offensive rebounds and get those second chance points.
Meanwhile, gandang feed naman ang ginawa dito. Irish Isip with that feed para dito kay Buendia. Cara Buendia, so far 3 points, 4 rebounds. Missing the first shot from the line.
Cara Buendia, a former player of the PSP Gymmers and a graduate of Ateneo de Manila University.
Making the second one. Up by 3 points. Itong RK Hoops Quezon City. Gabby Bade has the leather, in and out, corner pass.
Ang ganda ng ginawa ni Gabby Bade, drawing the defense to her as she drives inside the paint and then kicks it out to the corner.
What I like about Gabby Bade, aside from her reliability offensively, yung pagmando niya sa opensa, yun yung nagiging malaking tulong dito. Activating all of her teammates, very selfless player. And that is our Akari, 3-point shot of the quarter.
Ang ganda nung confidence, nung aura na pinapakita niya sa loob ng court.
Melody Kak pulling the trigger with some high five from
From the
Coach
spin.
John.
Diba? Quick release from Melody Kak. And all net.
Meanwhile, Jen Angeles trying to respond in and out.
Currently, Jen Angeles is 1 for 4 attempts in the 3-point line.
Carabunia, top of the key. Great screen coming from Irish Egypt. Just not the best finish. Gabby Bade has it. Choosing Jen Angeles. What a finish and what a connection.
Jen Angeles, hindi sinuswerte sa 3-point area pero lahat ng inside shots niya ay pumapasok. And she has to do more of those.
Right now, another shot from the 3-point mark.
Leslie Flor, a former player of Imus Lady Magdalo, now playing for RK Hoops. At sumagot naman itong si Gabby Bade. Gabby Bade is already the leading scorer here for Pangasinan Solar Home Suns with 10 points.
And so far, 3-point party ang meron tayo. Yun ang regalo nila para sa ating second game for tonight. Loving those buckets all the way from downtown, but that is our active Rainman of the game assist of the quarter. Bade choosing Angeles, and Angeles, of course, will not disappoint. Just a close match so far in our second quarter. Time out muna tayo.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh.
And that is our Hotel Sogo family fans of the game. Siyempre naman, familiar na yung mga
Yes.
players natin yan. Kanina, Claudine Santos had her debut in the pros. Siyempre, one of the assistant coaches of the UST Growling Tigers.
And si Attorney Fat.
Siyempre, Timmy as well.
Yes.
One of the women behind the scenes para sa ating WMPBL. Jen Angeles, meanwhile, back on action tayo dito sa ating second quarter. Angeles fires for 3, in and out. So far, mukhang nakikita natin si Jen Angeles, favorite spot na to. There's something about this
Corner.
side. Pero tingnan natin kung mamaya makikita pa
Baka
natin.
yun yung pinractice niya eh.
Kung makikita mo natin yung outside shots na yon. Pero ngayon makibalita mo tayo kay Flo Del Ago.
Para sa Quezon City, earlier they told me they don't have big names, they don't have fancy titles, all they have is the heart to accept this challenge. Kaya hindi nakakapagtaka kung bakit grabe na ang kanilang energy as they have something to prove. Sa hadal nga nila papasok ng second quarter, payo kaagad ng kanilang team consultant na si Monel Calios. Underdogs man tayo pero hanggat naglalaro tayo ng tamang basketball, tayo at tayo pa rin ang lalamang. All from courtside, Daphne, Reg.
Thank you so much, Flo, for that update. Ganda nung, alam mo yun, kumbaga wala silang big titles entering
Yes.
sa game na to, but they're just really up here for this challenge in the pros. Alam naman natin, iba yung level of competitiveness
Yeah.
dito sa ating first ever WMPBL heading dito sa ating pro.
And alam mo, yun nga, we're just here to compete, sabi kanina ni Miss Erica D in her opening remarks, which was very inspirational, no? You just compete kasi para sa liga. At last, meron na tayong liga para sa Pro League for women's.
Pero ngayon, Gabby Bade with that rare mistake on their end. Francine Helly looking for the 3-point shot, supposedly, but Gabby Bade immediately just getting what she wants. And that is the leather. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Gabby Bade utilizing that screen, firing for that 3-2 short. And just look at Gabby Balde's
Grabe yung
hustle.
hustle niya.
She followed her shot literally.
Parang hindi siya napapagod.
Ilang oras kaya tulog niyan sa isang araw? Try ko lang. Bawal ba yung mga 2 hours lang yung tulog? And right now, Reg, 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining, and we are deadlock at 31. Who will be able to take over the lead? Transition play here, Jen Angeles. Sidestep move!
Good eye. Good eye na eh. May fake na from Jen Angeles, no? Kumagat na yung depensa, but then she took that extra step.
Wala yun, ref. Anong travel? Wala, hindi yung travel, ref. Sobrang lang na isang... And right now, Reg, tabla tayo 31 all of a sudden with Quezon City earlier taking advantage of this ball game.
There's something in that huddle at the end of the first quarter, no, na nag-iba ng rhythm itong Pangasinan Solar Home Suns at ngayon ay nakahabol na nga sila dito sa laro.
And right now, we got stuck at 31 and Quezon City will be needing some time to talk things over.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh.
Back in action here in our second game para po sa ating Manny Pacquiao's Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Tabla po tayo at 31 here in our second chapter. Whistle blown by our referee. Drawing some contact underneath.
And Cara Buendia now again heading to the free throw line. Kanina 1 for 2 siya, and if they want to have this lead or take the lead again, then she has to convert on those free throws. Kasi ang ganda na nung kuha niya ng fouls from her opponents eh. Zero for 2 here from Cara Buendia in the free throw line.
Right now, opportunity for Pangasinan, Reg, to take over or be in command of this ball game. Arabaka, meanwhile, signaling yung finish na yun almost.
Yeah, napalakas.
Pero maganda naman dun. Meron siyang 2 shots from the line.
Yes. At kung ako yung Solar Home Suns, no, itong si Ara Abaca has been very consistent in the invitational, and even during college, if I'm not mistaken, she was Rookie of the Year in the UAAP at naging Mythical 5 member siya for consecutive years. So, the basketball IQ is there. Yung pagpwesto niya inside the paint ay nandun din. And yun ang iti-take advantage ko if I were Solar Home Suns right now.
3 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. At ito, Pangasinan Solar Home Suns just up here by a point. Chance here for the women in white to take over the lead. Francine Heli utilizing that screen. You go to Cara Buendia. Flying her way in kontra Ara Abaca, losing control of the ball. At mapupunta ang possession para sa side ng Pangasinan Solar Home Suns.
Mahirap lagpasan tong si Ara Abaca. Para siyang, parang
Great Wall of Pangasinan.
sabihin ko palang Great Wall of China, pero tama ka, Great Wall of Pangasinan.
Parang siya yung nagpo-provide ng solar dito sa kanilang koponan. Kasi syempre
Ng
solar
ilaw.
home suns. Siya yung bright spot. Siya
Yes.
yung ilaw para sa kanilang koponan. And imagine, Red, siya yung ating first pointer dito sa ating unang laro. Ay, ito ating pangalawang
Yes.
laro kanina. Before yung shots ni Gabby Bade.
Alam mo, Daph, ang gusto kong makita ngayon is etong si Francine Heli on timing, on cue, ay wala pang puntos dito sa laro. And tingnan natin kung makakakuha siya ng opportunity to get that shot here in, get that point here in the free throw area.
Again, Francine Heli before had some, actually played for PSP Gymmers, and right now scoring her first bucket here. Love the trust being given to her.
Kilala siya dyan sa headband na yan.
Yeah. Pag nakakita ka ng headband, Francine Heli yan, automatic.
Trendsetter.
Look at the follow through though. 2 out of 2 from the line.
Kakasabi lang natin na 0 points si Francine Heli, and now she has 2 points.
And I couldn't imagine Francine Heli without her headband. That's her trademark already.
But she has a pretty face.
Yeah. Very cute. 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. Melody Kak here contra Lisario. Love this matchup as well. Up by just a point. Itong RK Hoops, Quezon City. Shot clock winded down, unaware.
Medyo nahirapan itong si Tel Escotido, no?
And right
With
now,
that defense.
and now, Reg, a quick timeout will be necessary here in our second quarter.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh.
Welcome back para sa ating second game sa ating opening games here in the WMPBL. Pero bago ang lahat, pinabati po muna namin ang aming hard-working cameraman. Lagi niyang sumasalo ng bola. Lahat talagang hindi umiiwas yan si Kuya Alex. Happy birthday po. He is currently celebrating his 21st birthday. Ayan. Sana
Happy
po,
birthday.
sana po may Shanghai kami later on. Thank you so much and happy birthday, Kuya Alex. 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in this ball game. Although that was way too strong. With Cortizano trying to penetrate her way inside. Battle for the loose ball. Cortizano goes for that one. At ito naman, Bartolo will deliver.
Parang basang-basa na ng Pangasinan Solar Home ang passing nitong RK Hoops eh. And it is causing them a lot of turnovers.
Although Isip unable to successfully get for the three-pointer. As we see our active Rainbed off the game. Assist of the quarter. Gandang feed ang binigay dito. Cortizano feeding etong si Bartolo.
Mick Malina again on the line. Ngayon, nahihirapan na yung RK Hoops na i-extend yung lead nila. Ngayon ay lamang pala itong Pangasinan Solar Home Suns by 1 point.
And now we're deadlock at 34. A minute and 30 seconds remaining. Lisario with a dish. Choosing itong si Bartolo. Great eye, Cortizano. Some pump.
But Flor was quick to guard Cortizano, making it hard for her to take that shot.
observing itong lineup on the side of Quezon City so far. 3 women on the smaller side. So for sure, they also want faster pace of the game. Dahil nga in terms of yung mga fast break opportunities so far, itong Quezon City wala pang nako-convert kumpara dun sa 8 points ng Pangasinan.
And we also want to talk about the turnovers here of Quezon City. 14 already in the first half. At itong Solar Home Suns naman din ay 8 lang.
Melody pulling the trigger, Melody Kak.
What an open shot there by Melody Kak. And kailangan na siyang bantayan nitong Pangasinan Solar Home Suns dahil nag-iinit na siya sa 3-point area.
Less than a minute remaining, 45 seconds. And 12 seconds to shoot. Irish Ezip. Love the arc of that jumper.
Decided to take the matter to her own hands and converting that shot.
Bartolo has the leather. Lisario with a dish to Jen Angeles. Great cut. Ang ginagawa dito. Sorry, miss. Final 20 seconds of the ball game. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball. Bola mapupunta sa side ng Quezon City.
Medyo maalat talaga sa tres itong si Jen Angeles. Now the ball is back to the Quezon City RK Hoops.
Irish Ezip kontra Jen Angeles. Almost snatching the ball possession. 9 seconds remaining. Floor has it kontra Cortizano, and that dish underneath. The foul was called.
What a pass there. Just before we end the first half.
Gandang panapos ang binahagi dito. Talking about Darren Joy Canayong with that finish, but let's have a glimpse of our halftime highlights.
Starting the second quarter, down ang Solar Home Suns, pero ending here on the half, 41-34 ang score natin. What a comeback here for Pangasinan Solar Home Suns.
Pangasinan, so far, hindi pa nila sobrang inactivate latter part. Etong si Gabby on their end, but right now, nagitan lamang po tayo at the first 2 quarters, 41-34.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh,
You are still watching the Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League at kasama ko nga ngayon ang team manager ng Pangasinan, si Sir Jay Agbayani. Sir Jay, welcome to WMPBL. Noong una niyo pong narinig na meron ng Women's Pro League, ano pong unang pumasok sa isip ninyo?
Okay, so naging very happy kami na nagkaroon ng Pro League na yung women's, no? As you can see, this is the first Pro League and we're very happy na nandito kami ngayon.
Ngayon po, sa tingin nyo, ano yung magiging impact nitong ligang ito sa mga Filipina basketballista?
Okay, so yung mga pag-graduate ng college, no, lalo na yung mga nasa high school and then nasa collegiate league, no, once na pag-graduate nila, meron na silang pupuntahan na liga na pwede nilang laruan na pro.
Meron po ba kayong mensahe sa ating mga viewers at mga manonood ngayon?
Okay, so I would like to take this opportunity to thank Pangasinan, no? Our Honorable Governor Ramon Monmon Guico III. No? Our vision ng women empowerment through sports also aligns with him. So thank you for helping us. And for all the fans in Pangasinan, let's come out and support Pangasinan Solar Home Sons.
All right, thank you so much. And back to you, Daphne and Reg. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, Polly, for that quick interview. And right now, let's take a look at our halftime score. 41-34, lamang po dito ang side ng Quezon City. At tuklasan naman po natin ang ating Akari halftime statistics.
During the start of the second quarter, lumumang itong Pangasinan Solar Home Sons, pero at the end of the half, itong field goal percentage 52-35, bumawi itong Quezon City RK Hoops, and lamang din sila sa 3-point shooting dahil may mga players itong Pangasinan Solar Home Sons na hindi medyo maalat in the 3-point line. Rebounding by the big women of RK Hoops Quezon City gives them more possessions and more second chance points, pero maganda ang ikot ng bola ng Pangasinan Solar Home with 10 assists as compared to 6 of RK Hoops Quezon City. Turnovers, na-mention natin kanina, 14. Kailangang i-control ang bola nitong RK Hoops Quezon City at 8 naman para sa Solar Home.
Para sa side ng Quezon City, Ridge, meron sila 24 conversion points in terms of the bench kumpara lang doon sa side ng 7 dito sa kabilang panig for Pangasinan. Pero so far, dalawang koponan, parehong tig-isang players pa lang ang may double-digit output.
Nagpapakita nga ng gilas, ng skills itong si Gabby Bade with 10, Jen Angeles with 7, and Joel Bartolo with 7. Sa kabilang panig naman, si Melody Cac, ang outside shooting ay nandyan as katulad nung previous season natin, 11 points. And si Coach Iris Isip with 7 and Tel Escodito with 5.
And let's see how itong third quarter will happen here. At nakita naman natin kung paano naging dikitan lang yun. Pero ngayon, tingnan naman natin itong ating mga supportive fans, of course. That is our Smile 360 Dental Clinic Smile of the game.
Nagpipigil pa siya.
All smiles para sa ating mga taga-suporta dito sa WMPBL. And Rich, third quarter, it was all about parang dikitan lang, palitan lang tayo ng puntos.
Ang gusto nating makita is kapag ka nag-push itong Pangasinan Solar Homes, activating her teammates, dapat kailangan nilang i-sustain. Kasi in the first half, at the end of the first quarter, at the end of the second quarter, parang they fall short. At ito nga ang tinitake advantage ng RK Hoops Quezon City. And now they are in the lead.
So far, parang hindi naman nagiging struggle yung cohesiveness para sa dalawang koponan. Makikita mo na kahit papano they were able to train and nakikita na yun, nagpipay off yun slowly in today's game.
Even if they were from different teams in the previous seasons, in the different leagues that they played in, makikita mo na parang kilala na nila yung isa't isa, ang pwestuhan ng isa't isa. Yung timing lang minsan ang kailangan nilang i-improve. This is for like both teams naman.
Again, Melody Cac with 11 points on this game. Gabby Badio with 10. Also be looking forward with how itong side ng Solar Homes of Pangasinan, kung paano nila ma-maintain yung selfless plays nila, having 10 assists kumpara dito sa 6 ng Quezon City. Third quarter, just a while, Saldafi Cristobal, Reg Cambao later on, be getting some halftime huddles coming from Flo Del Agua. Third quarter underway. This is itong Manny Pacquiao's Women's MAHARLIKA Pilipinas Basketball League. Gabi Bade, Guarda. Itong si Canayo. Almost getting that steal. 8 seconds to shoot. No basket, but that's gonna be blocking foul.
If you notice, no, Daph, yung players ng Pangasinan Solar Home Suns may height advantage talaga, and etong mga guards ng RK Hoops Quezon City, even if they don't have the height, they could be pesky in the defense.
But right now, much cheated conversion third quarter for Binaohan. Early three-point shot.
Good handoff, and at the same time screen dito ni Iris Isip para dito kay Nell Leslie Flor.
Gabi Bade has the leather here. But not the cleanest defense for that Joy Canayong. She'll be called for her first personal foul so far.
Dinidikitan niya talaga to si Gabi Bade, preventing her from getting the ball.
And she still got the leather. Talking about itong si Bade, Jen Angeles.
Nakapagpahinga itong si Jen Angeles during the halftime. At pumapasok na ang tres niya. Kapag magtuloy-tuloy yan ay makakahabol din itong Pangasinan Solar Home Suns, for sure.
10th point mark para dito kay Jen Angeles. 3 points dito sa ating third quarter. Palitan tayo ng 3-point shot, but that won't work this time. And that possession will stay on the side of Pangasinan. Second personal foul called here kontra Darren Joy Canayong.
2 fouls in the third quarter.
Yeah, parang halos 2 minutes pa lang, kaya ngayon iba na yung naka-square one para dito kay Gabi Bade. Jen Angeles securing the offensive rebound. Ordoveza with that screen. Jen Angeles creating some space, showing some kontra dito kay Molina.
That was a smart move by Jen Angeles, no? Seeing the mismatch between her and Nick Molina, diba, she fished that foul kasi mas malaki ang chance niya shooting a point in the free throw area than trying to get past that, get past Nick Molina.
But right now, itong side ng Quezon City, Reg, already 3 team fouls. Higit 1 minuto pa lang. Almost just 1 minute and 30 seconds pa lang ang nababawas dito sa ating third quarter. Now, what's this intention of Quezon City drawing some fouls? Is it specifically na maging aggressive sa depensa or just really to stop itong si Bade?
Perhaps during the halftime huddle ay napag-usapan nila kung gaano ka-efficient itong si Bade for the Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. And one of the reason is containing her. Medyo nahihirapan lang sila kasi very dynamic tong si Bade, si Gabi Bade in her cuts.
Jen Angeles, meanwhile, I must say, ang ganda ng pinapakita niya early here in the third chapter with 7 minutes and 45 seconds.
Makikita mo mas gigil itong si Jen, and she's smarter with her shots and her moves inside.
Just a 3-point game. Quezon City, silang lamang dito. Buendia with a dish. And now, it's Irish Isip will be manning the offense on their end. Gandang agaw ginawa ni Jen Angeles from offense to defense. And this time with that assist, although no conversion underneath as Bartolo will be losing contact from the leather.
Dumalas ang kamay nito ni Jewel Bartolo, pero ang ganda ng steal dito ni Jen Angeles, both in the offense and defense. Nakikita natin very active itong si Jen. At tinake advantage niya na nagmamando pa itong si Iris Isip dun sa mga players inside the court. At kinuha niya na yung ball, diba? In the first pass.
But I wonder why Arabaka is seated right now as Gabby Bade, basket and one, freebie from the line.
Kanina hindi nila na-convert yung steal and the fast break, pero Gabby Bade made sure this time na magko-convert na at may extra chance pa sila to get one more point.
So far, there's still no answer on how they will stop itong si Gabby Bade, talking about sa side ng depensa ng Quezon City. And I think it's a worse news knowing that it's not just Gabby Bade, pero meron ka pang Jen Angeles ngayon na nagiinit sa larong ito. And Reg, sabi ko nga hinahanap natin, Arabaka para sa side ng Pangasinan. Ngayon makibalita mo tayo dito kay Flo.
And Reg, alam kong napansin nyo na itong former guard na si Andy Ferrer ay assistant coach na ngayon para sa Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. Ang specific na role nga daw niya bilang coach ay i-monitor ang kanilang defense at ito rin ang #1 issue nila earlier. In fact, inamin niya sa akin na parang nahihilo pa daw ang mga players kung saan sila pupwesto sa court at malaking rason daw dito ang pagre-rebuild ng kanilang team. Better ora naman daw paglabas ng dugout, but that's for us to find out in this quarter. Sa ngayon, balik muna sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Flo, for that update. Coach Andy Ferrer, yan din ang aking coach nung naglalaro ako sa UST noong yung mga friendly games lang. Yung mga,
goodwill.
Yung mga goodwill games.
Yan. Si Andy Ferrer used to be a point guard for Solar Home Suns. Kapalitan ni Pat Rodas.
But right now, solid run being made here on the side of Pangasinan. They know how to be in command of this ball game. What a third quarter on their end as Jen Angeles will be firing for that Akari 3-point shot of the quarter. Money ball para dito kay Jen Angeles, former part of the USC Growling Tigers. Time out muna tayo.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang.
And that is our Eurotel, where service and comfort meets. Ito ang ating mga family fan of the game. Marami-rami silang mga nakasuporta dito.
Mga fans of the WMPBL regular season.
We were talking about the solid run created on the side of Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. Again, parang rebranding din na nangyari para sa kupunan na to. Part of our invitationals. Airball ang mangyayari dito for Alcantara. Quick to get down for that D. Bartolo has it. Jen Angeles naman fooling that defense on the side of the girls in white. Launching the three, that will work. As Ordovesa will be securing that offensive rebound, kickball, pero mananatili ang possession sa kanila.
Grabe yung hustle from both teams. No bodies on the floor. Trying to get that ball, pero ang bola ay mananatili dito sa Solar Home Suns.
5 minutes and 44 seconds remaining. How will this woman in blue will try to maximize this possession? 10 seconds to shoot as Jen Angeles showing some contact, almost a basket and one opportunity. But that would mean 2 shots on the line.
In and out. And ito nga si Jen Angeles, ang player of the third dahil from missing a lot of shots in the first half. Now she finally was able to find her groove.
Pero ito, first seen on action, talking about itong si Andre Aragon para sa side ng Quezon City. Interestingly, dati, nung naglalaro ako ng high school, nakakalaban ko yan. Itong si
totoo.
Aragon. She plays for EDC School in Caloocan. And if I'm not mistaken, in her college years, sa PUP siya nag-aral.
Yes. And, di ba, who would have thought, alam mo, kung kahit saang school ka naman nang galing eh, di ba, parang if you have that heart and talent for this sport, you have a chance to get to this league.
5 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Heli, step back three, top of the key, wouldn't work. Bade securing that rebound. They go to Jen Angeles. What a finish!
The Bade Angeles parang tandem, very, very effective, and it's very fun to see. It's nice to watch.
So meron tayong duo para sa side ng Pangasinan, and that is our active ringman of the game, assist of the quarter. Again, that duo connection. Gabby Bade and Jen Angeles making wonders.
Ganda ng forward pass ni Bade.
Kala ko nga di na
Saktong-sakto.
mahahabol.
Galing.
Ordoveza, meanwhile, launching a 3-2 short. Offensive rebound. Almost got it. Francine Heli. She saw a lot of blue girls na nakababa na agad in terms of defense. Great play. And that dish. Credit that assist from Aragon to Buendia.
A tough shot from Cara Buendia because Ordoveza was there for the defense.
Called for... Oh, actually, correction. Called for offensive foul in that last sequence.
They're really having a hard time containing itong si Gabby Bade, no? And even if hindi nakaka-convert si Gabby, yung teammates niya inside the court are already stepping up.
Pero observing, Reg, itong demeanor, yung galawan ni Gabby Bade, malaleksipan na rin, no? Yung quick shots, usually from those outside shooting. But Melody Kak says, okay, I'm back here, guys. Don't worry, I got you.
Another foul here for Gabby Bade. May sundot nung pagka-drive ni Melody Kak. At nakita nitong referee natin, Melody Kak, for an extra shot.
And now, Pangasinan still in the upper hand of this ball game.
You know, for Pangasinan Solar Home Suns, nakikita natin in the bench, may mga players pa na hindi naglalaro. So, mas malalim pa talaga yung bench nitong Pangasinan Solar Home. They are just awaiting for their GAB license pala. And pagka lumabas na yan, if they are able to get it, then we're gonna see them in their upcoming games.
Again po, para sa ating tournament format, meron po tayong 6 solid teams ngayon sa ating inaugural season here in the Pro. Tapos ang maganda dyan, double round robin tayo. Lahat ng teams merong 10 games each.
And it's also a chance to get to know the different players from the different teams here in the WMPBL.
Heli securing the rebound. 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining against Jen Angeles. Called for foul.
Nanggigil doon si Jen Angeles, trying to get a steal. Ara Abaca is now backside. And Karen Salapong, also a former UP Fighting Maroon and a former member of the San Juan Lady Knights. Teammates sila ito ni Ara Abaca, and so alam na nila yung galawan ng isa't isa.
3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. The jumper, way too short. Battle for the leather. Bola para sa side ng Pangasinan. But right now, I think Quezon City will be having a head coach's challenge in that last sequence.
Dahil sabi ni DJ Docalios ay
Yeah.
hindi daw niya nahawakan yung bola.
She was certain on that one kasi parang she was trying to box out pero wala siyang naging tapik ng bola dun. And it seemed like hindi nga siya yung last touch dun.
Nag-align lang yung kamay nila.
Tingnan natin, here's a better angle. Galing talaga ng birthday boy ni Kuya Alex.
So maybe in the angle of the referee here, ang nakita niya ay na-touch nito ni Docalios ang bola.
But still, it depends doon sa last call ng ating referee.
Yeah.
If they want to maintain this call that they had earlier, babawiin nila yon. Right now, just a close match here in our third quarter with Pangasinan trying to turn the tables. Successful challenge. Ang mangyayari dito, yung mga magandang mga challenge,
Di,
no?
maganda din because it's another possession for them, another chance for them to get a basket.
14 seconds on the shot clock. Up by 5 points itong side ng Pangasinan. Opportunity here, Lisario. Nagmamadali. Sidestep move. Gandang depensa.
Ang
Ang
ganda ng
pinakita dito, Aragon. Aragon talaga, high school pa lang. Lagi kaming talo sa kanila eh. Tanda-tanda ko siya.
Hindi mo na nakalimutan. Bakit na-block ka ba niya?
Hindi nga ako makashoot sa kanila. But right now, another coach challenge will happen here. And that last call. You gotta double check. You know, every time din na may mga ganitong challenge. So maganda dito, Reg. Meron kang opportunity to talk things over. You know, quick reminders on the sidelines. As we see here, another better angle.
Pero prior to that, no, napakaganda nung basa ni Lisario nung inbound play nitong RK Hoops, getting that steal, but then she wasn't able to convert that fast break. We're just waiting for the final call of the referees on the sequence kung foul ba, out of bounds, or the ball will stay with San Juan. Solar Home Suns.
So far, mukhang na-utilize talaga ng mga coaches natin yung mga reviews. Pero ngayon, bola mapupunta sa side ng Quezon City, unsuccessful. Magiging tawag dun sa challenge na ibinigay dito ng Pangasinan.
So this is another chance for RK Hoops, no, to get back to this game, pero meron na namang turnover.
Counter steal ang nangyari dito. Corner 3, that wouldn't work. Battle for the loose ball. Bartolo has it. Offensive rebound. They got it. Lisario signaling that they gotta take time here. The jumper with a fake. Put back wouldn't work.
Jumper of Karen Salapong was too long, and there is a foul here on Cara Buendia on the rebound.
Para baka action here on the side of Pangasinan. She got a strong start, I must say. First quarter lang. Pero maganda dito yung mga intangibles niya. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Despite that 3-point production she was able to make.
Yes. And we're seeing now Jolina Go is about to come inside the court. She's on the official table right now.
Two minutes and 33 seconds remaining. And I think they're still trying to clarify things up here. Again po, para sa ating inaugural season, meron din po tayo mga North and South games. So, patawid-tawid din tayo ng mga venue. And we hope po na ma-invite namin kayo to watch the games live. Masuportahan po natin itong ating female ballers. Dahil sobrang, I must say, it's really a bright future para sa ating mga manlalaro na basketballista.
Yes. Lalabas na tayo ng NCR.
Yes. Tingnan natin kung saan yung ating next venues. Pero heads up lang po, ang game days po natin every Sundays, every Wednesdays. Pero for this Wednesday, wala po muna tayong games. This is in support, syempre, para sa ating upcoming games for our Gilas Pilipinas women's basketball team. Gandang agaw ginawa dito, Lisario. Acknowledging that defense present on the side of Quezon City. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Arabaca. That feed underneath, whistle blown.
There was a foul on Danica Docalios. At itong si Steph La Rosa ay former player din ng PSP Gymmers, no? And she is a key contributor to that team. At ngayon ay tandem naman sila ni Ara Abaca sa inside the paint. Now she's on the line missing that first one.
You talked about itong si La Rosa. So far, scoreless dito sa larong ito. Making the second one.
Narinig ka.
Pag pinag-uusapan natin yung mga ganong scoreless, medyo nahihirapan. Parang kanina lang si Jen Angeles, no?
At si Francine Heli.
At si Francine Heli. Mga commentators jinx talaga. Floor has it. That dish. No foul was called here. Buendia. Shot clock winding down. 8 seconds to shoot. Para sa side ng QC. Floor creating some space. Shot clock winded down. No one. Maximizing that one.
Nahihirapan silang iikot yung bola. Na ganda ng depensa na pinakita dito ng Solar Home Suns na nahihirapan mag-cut yung mga players ng RK Hoops. Jolina Go still scoreless also in this game as she just got in and there's still 1 minute and 31 seconds remaining here on the third.
Melody Cac, sidestep move, one-hander, too strong. Arabaha.
Kapag nakay-ara na yung bola,
Bigyan nyo na lang. Ayaw nyo ng foul.
either matatawagan kayo ng foul or masasaktan ka.
You only have 2 options. Once the leather is secured by Arabaca, either you want to get hurt or go for that foul.
Don't get me wrong, hindi naman siya violent na player, but then with her build talaga, 'di ba? Parang
And the way she actually protects the leather,
Yes.
parang akin to. Kaya, right now, every time pa naman, especially ngayon na penalty na rin, nakita mo, itong si Ara, successful din from her attempts in the line. Melody Cac, creating some space. Gandang depensa ang binahagi dito ni Lisario. Final 65 seconds off this ball game. Kaiko has it. Overshoots. Chance to counter here for Pangasinan. Final minute of the third chapter. .53 seconds na lamang po as a foul will be called here on the side of Quezon City.
medyo hard foul yung binigay doon ni Kaiko kay Steph La Rosa, and now La Rosa is on the line making that first shot. Two for two here for Steph La Rosa. And so far, her points are in the free throw area. 3 points now for La Rosa.
At just like that, Reg, Pangasinan up here by 10 points. Who could have thought? With how it started ito ating third quarter, 35 seconds na lamang. Pero you would like how Pangasinan has been trying to take over itong larong ito. Although nakikita natin, Quezon City trying to go for those drives, those outside shots. Pero they know that this is a different mission entering itong third chapter.
Alam mo, it's so nice to see this lead from Pangasinan Solar Home Suns dahil in the Invitational, they really struggled in getting a win in the eliminations. I believe they only got 1 out of the 6 games that they played in the Invitational. So ngayon, parang ang ganda talaga nung chemistry nito mga players.
But right now, 4 seconds na lang sa ating third chapter. Unaware of our game clock winding down. Pangasinan Solar Home Suns still in the driver's seat of the ball game. Aside from the talented players that we have, masasabi natin meron din tayong decorated coaches. Talking about itong side ng Pangasinan. Let's have a glimpse of our third quarter highlights.
After that halftime huddle, nag-iba ang mga players nitong Pangasinan Solar Home Suns, converting all their shots, becoming more gritty in the defense, and nahirapan itong RK Hoops to convert.
And with that, 10 points ang kalamangan dito ng Pangasinan. Let's see what will happen in our final chapter. And that is our Smile 360 Dental Clinic. Smile of the game. Automatic. Pag nakangiti yan, Smile 360 yan.
Ang ganda ng ngiti nitong isang fan natin here in the Rizal Memorial Sports Complex.
Pero kung pag-uusapan natin yung ganda ng ngiti, mukhang mas maganda ang ngiti ng side ng Pangasinan dahil lamang sila dito ng 10 puntos.
At makikita natin, no, inside the court, ang mga key players nitong Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. At ito ngang sa RK Hoops, nandito pa rin si Melody Cac inside with Nick Molina, Carabendia, Francine Heli, and Leslie Flor.
Fourth quarter underway. Francine, gandang tapik as Gabby Bade is back here in the fourth chapter. Early whistle blown here.
Na babasa na talaga nitong Solar Home Suns itong mga galawan ng RK Hoops, and they really need to adjust their plays here in the fourth quarter if they want to get back to this game.
Still, 10 points ang biglang lumobo na kalamangan para sa side ng Pangasinan. And you know, tingin mo lang, kanina mo ibibigay yung credit na yun dun sa performance ng side ng Pangasinan?
In the third quarter, pumutok talaga tong si Jen Angeles. Isama mo pa yung consistent na play nito ni Gabby Bade. Their duo has been really effective in the third quarter. And samahan mo pa ng Great Wall of Pangasinan na si Ara Abaca.
Mga key players na yon, sila yung nagbibigay ng tulong para sa side ng Pangasinan as Bartolo launching the 3 offensive rebound from nowhere para kay Lisario. Pero ngayon, counter steal snatched by Quezon City. Melody Cac has it. Flor, meanwhile, she will dictate the offense on their end. Again, this is our final chapter. 9 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Gandang tapik as Gabby Bade, transition play, all alone.
Parang hindi na papagod tong si Gabby Bade. She's there to run, there to defend. And 'di ba, parang with the steals, the hustle in the defense, and she's able to convert. Very demanding yung presence nito ni Gabby Bade for this game.
Although another foul will be called against Gabby Bade. That's already her fourth personal foul.
And it's gonna be good news for RK Hoops with still a lot of time here in the fourth quarter.
She's in trouble here. Talking about Gabby Bade. As there will be some conversion as well on the side of the RK Hoops of Quezon City. That's Mia Buendia, 7 points. Make this 8. 8 points, 8 rebounds so far.
And gusto mo na i-maximize yung mga fouls nitong Pangasinan Solar Home Suns by making those free throws kasi ngayon 50% from the free throw line lang itong RK Hoops. 9 out of the 18.
Portola has it with the dish. They go to Binaohan. Lisario meanwhile. Step back, acknowledging that shot clock winding down. 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go. At naghahabol pa rin po itong side ng RK Hoops, Quezon City. They go for that long two top of the key.
Ang ganda ng release ni Nick
Kaya
kanina. Parang
basic lang.
parang ang ganda nung
Follow.
pitik niya. Very gentle.
12 seconds to shoot for the women in blue. They're on top here by 8 points. And Quezon City opportunity to even trim down the lead that Pangasinan has as of the moment. 7 minutes and 35 seconds. Great call from Maref. That's going to be a foul against itong kay Bartolo. And right now, we got a story from the side. Flo, what do you have?
Dito sa Quezon City, RK Hoops, para maputol daw ang kalamangan na ito, mukhang malaki ang responsibilidad ni Melody Cap sa kanyang bagong tahanan. As we speak, she is shooting 3 out of 4 from beyond the arc, and in their huddle earlier, madiin ang naging paalala ng coaches sa kanya, saying, Melody, shooter ka, kaya ituloy mo at huwag kang mag-hesitate. Anong masasabi niyo dyan, Daphne, Reg?
Thank you so much, Flo. Just having that green light to shoot from your new team. Just adding so much confidence right now, and let's see if Melody Cac will allow that trust to pave the way dito sa ating fourth chapter.
Hindi lang 3-point shooting ang maganda kay Melody Cac. Right now, she's 71%. She has 71% field goals, shooting 5 out of the 7. And 66%, 2 out of 3 in the 2-point area.
High efficiency here for Melody Cac. 5 out of 7.
Baka dahil sa bagong hair color niya.
Siguro. Ano kayang color yung ganyan? Try ko nga rin yung ganyan. Pero baka di bagay sa akin. Baka pang Melody Cac lang. 7 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Isip. Ball deflected. Ara has it. They go to Binaohan meanwhile. Going for that jumper, acknowledging that mismatch in terms of defense. Opportunity here for the women in white.
Ang ganda nung tap ni Ara doon Hindi lang nila na-finish on the other side.
6 minutes and 50 seconds. That outside shot was way too strong, but Buendia cleaning up that mess.
And that's what we want from the big women of RK Hoops, no, getting the offensive rebounds from the missed shots and that second chance points, that putback.
Love the cut being made here by Gabby Bade. Now, hitting that 3, too strong. Rebound secured here for Quezon City. They are just behind here by 6 points. Melody launching that 3, too short. Chance here to score some buckets on the side of Pangasinan, and the coaches here on the side for Quezon City signaling they gotta take time. They need a quick breather. What a pass there. Isip to Cac. Buendia, nasa kanya, kontra Bartolo, creating some space, one-hander, and that finish, making point game.
Smart move there by Kyra Buendia, not getting too deep into the basket dahil alam niyang ginagwardyahan yun ni Ara Abaca.
5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining as a foul attack, and that would mean a shooting a pair for Ara Abaca.
That's not a nice thing to hear from RK Hoops dahil 4 fouls na itong si Nick Molina at isa siya sa mga key players dito ng bagong kupunan dito sa WMPBL regular season, RK Hoops Quezon City.
And Reg, we were talking about itong si Ara Abaca, how deadly she could be whenever na nasa kanya yung bola. And right now, hindi talaga siya din nagmimintes in terms of her shots from the line.
And you wouldn't want to foul her talaga. Dahil not only is she efficient in protecting the basket, but she's also able to score some of her own.
5 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Ara Abaca has it. Chance here to still be able to control this game. Gabby Bade has it. The duo for Jen Angeles. Bartolo, meanwhile, flying her way in too short. Rebound secured here for Quezon City. RK Hoops. Halfway through dito sa ating final chapter. Final 5 minutes to try to change things up on this ball game. The Calios, meanwhile, with that reverse, way too short. This time around, not the fanciest, just a one-hander, able to finish.
More sure shots from RK Hoops, and it's still 4 minutes into the game. And 58-62, 4 points lang ang lamang. Kaya pang humabol nitong RK Hoops dito sa larong ito.
4 minutes and 28 seconds remaining with 10 seconds to shoot. Great footwork, but not just the best finish.
In and out there for Steph La Rosa.
4 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. As at first, I think the coaches of Quezon City were calling for a review. Not sure if they pushed through dun sa tawag na yon or dun sa challenge na yon. And yes, so may coaches challenge doon sa last sequence. But just observing itong ating numbers as well, Reg. Pero tingnan mo natin itong last sequence.
There's a missed shot from Steph La Rosa. And they are trying to scramble for the ball. Last touch. In a different angle, let's see. Mas magandang angle to at hopefully we'll know what the final call of the referees are in a couple of moments.
As you see that one more time.
Sa angle na yan, medyo mahirap makita
Yeah, kasi it's too far. So that was La Rosa para sa side ng Pangasinan. Kontra dito kay Flor naman on the side of Quezon City. And based on the call of our referees, mananatili ang bola para sa side ng Pangasinan. Unsuccessful challenge here. And so far, 3 women already with a double-digit performance. Jen Angeles, who could have thought 19 points on this game. Meanwhile, ito naman si Bartolo. Parang silent lang, no? Pero 10 points na. Ito si Bartolo.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, Bade with 14. And now Floor has it. Melody Cac all alone. With that penetration. Supposedly, actually that pass dito kay Melody Cac. Pero nabasa Jen Angeles. Draws contact. 2 shots.
Dahil alam nila na kay Melody Kak talaga maglaland yung bola eh. Nabasa na ni Gabby Balde. Medyo Jan Angeles on the floor. I'm not sure, parang hindi maganda yung bagsak niya
I
from
think
that contact.
Yeah, she's taking her time as she is still down here on the floor in that last play. All goods for Jen Angeles. Again,
Kaya.
Jen with 19 points so far, 3 rebounds and a bonus assist. Meanwhile, who could have thought din naman, para dito kay Mia Buendia, double-double performance already. 12 points and 12 rebounds.
Cara Buendia na yung presence niya in the invitational hindi ganun ka prominent, no, pero dito in their first game kitang-kita mo how she is maximized by their coaches.
Sabi nga natin, double round robin naman to. So, meron kang 2 chances kumbaga sa elimination round na matagpuan o makalaban itong kupunan na to. Pero syempre maganda yung unang laro pa lang. Get that win immediately dahil nga yung ating top 2 teams sa elimination round pa lang, automatic, no need for them to enter the quarterfinals. Meron na silang sure slot sa ating semifinals. Tapos yung 3 and 4 naman natin, sila yung merong twice to beat advantage. Pagdating natin semifinals and finals, meron tayong best of 3 series. So expect really quality matches para sa ating Pro League. Ito sa WMPBL, 3 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. Gabby Bade missing that one. Battle for the ball. Whistle blown here by our referee as Bartolo will be called. Ito naman ating active rainman off the game, assist of the quarter. Some selfless movement being shown here on the side of Quezon City.
And fancy finish.
At ngayon, both teams on to their limit already. Just one foul would mean a penalty situation. 3 minutes and 34 seconds remaining, and our referees will have to take a closer look.
And not only that, no, we have players from both teams na 4 fouls na. Gabby Bade with 4 fouls dito para sa Pangasinan Solar Home Suns, at si Nick Molina at Melody Kak also have 4 fouls. And ito yung mga important players or key players natin for both teams na if they get fouled out, it could change the flow of the game. Pero at this point, in this angle,
lot of contact happened in that last sequence between Bartolo and Heli.
a lot of physicality, pero parang hindi naman intentional.
Yeah.
Both players are just like trying to get the ball.
And then the last sequence, sportsman-like foul ang hatol ng ating referees kontra Bartolo.
Dahil, syempre, ulo na yun eh. Parang face. It's very, I may say fragile. Delikado din naman.
Now, taking a look at our steal so far. Itong side ng Pangasinan with 21 kumpara dun sa 5. Nang itong La Rosa and Heli connection. Yung friendship nila.
Yes, because they were former teammates, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see if Francine Heli could convert some points here on the side of Pangasinan from the line. 3 points ang hinahabol nila dito, Reg. Bit of a long lull, but Quezon City, you would see them just really maximizing, talking things over on their end.
And right now, each free throw counts, each possession counts.
So right now, it's Bartolo who'll be heading dito sa ating line.
2 technical free throws. 1 out of 2 made here.
Oh,
For
so
both
for both teams, for both players, tinawag yung sportsman-like foul. Itong si La Rosa got the first one. Then the second one was a sorry miss. Just correction, that was Bartolo. Let's see Francine score some buckets here, all smiles.
And it's something that they need. She looked confident though.
3 minutes and 34 seconds remaining against all odds. Crucial free throws on the side of Quezon City. 0 out of 2, but let's see how Francine Heli will bounce back from this dahil ang bola mananatili sa panig nila. They are behind here by 4 points.
Still a lot of time here for both teams.
Ducalios. Gandang agaw, binalik.
And there was a whistle blown here on the loose ball.
3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. And I think mukhang kailangan nila ulit i-double check yung review na yun because you would really hear from the reaction of our fans dito sa Rizal Memorial Coliseum. That was a hard and tough foul.
Yeah, rinig natin from here.
And of course, we'd like to say hi to Coach Willie Chan who's catching us live on Facebook and YouTube. That the cleanest defense, I must say, that Cara Buendia made in that last sequence.
But then she, after that contact, she walked over to Steph La Rosa to help her stand up naman. And let's see what the call of the referees are. It is a regular foul.
Two shots for Tiff La Rosa here. So far, 3 points under her belt with 3 rebounds. At ito yung mga big free throws na nangyayari dito sa fourth quarter, Reg, and they're having a hard time to convert. And for sure, during endgame situations, doon mo makikita kung gaano ka-importante, kaalaga. In and out for Tiff La Rosa.
Medyo, if they want to extend the lead, no, sabi nga natin kanina, every free throw counts at this point. This is also the debut game of RK Hoops Quezon City.
That penetration flying her way in. What a finish here. Not the best landing, but stepping up big time para sa side ng Quezon City. That was Danica Dacalio scoring her 8th point, unbothered by that 3 or 4 women against her.
And now it's down to 2 points lang ang lamang nitong Pangasinan Solar Home Suns.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito.
And that is our Eurotel, where service and comfort meets family fans of the game. Mga taga-suporta yan. Siyempre, itong si Jen Angeles, some players na dati naglaro din sa side ng San Juan, supporting.
Adi Adlawan, key player of San Juan
San
Lady
Juan.
Knights, coming down here in Rizal Memorial Sports Complex to support her friends. nakakatuwa, may fan base agad si Jen Angeles.
Diba? Ganon ka, kumbaga, hindi naasahan yung gantong women's tournament dito sa Pilipinas. May fan base agad. Gabi Bade. Back in action here. We also need her contribution on their end. Francine Heli getting this ball.
Kanina nagkukulitan lang tong si Steve Laros at saka si Heli.
But they're actually smiling.
Nag-aagawa na sila ng bola.
That sportsmanship and camaraderie built, all thanks dito sa WMPBL. Right now, setting aside friendship, all business muna tayo as both of these squads are playing their first game here in the league. Gabi Bade kontra Francine Heli. Gandang agaw ang ginawa dito ni Melody Kak. She's a bit silent here in the first chapter. Melody Kak has it. Fake pass. Top of the key. Ang bola dito para sa kopanan ng Quezon City. Floor asking for a screen. Ibinigay ni Docalios. They go for the jumper from the line. Wouldn't work.
Mahirapan pa rin itong RK Hoops na paikutin yung bola nila. No, and penetrate inside the basket, inside the paint.
2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining as Gabi Bade with a dish from the corner. That fake. Babalik sa kanya ang bola. Air ball from the three-pointer. Drawing some contact. 2 shots from the line.
Fourth foul for Melody Kak.
Substitution for RK Hoops Quezon City. Entering the game is number 23, Karina Molina. For Danica Docalios. 2 free throws for Steve
Big free throws here on the side of Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. Talking about dito, Kyla Rosa taking the first one and making this a 3-point game.
Kanina she missed both free throws and ngayon alam niya na very crucial na itong mga 1-point shots na ito. And now she makes both free throws. It's 2 for 2 for Steph La Rosa.
4 points ang kailangan habulin dito ng Quezon City. Melody Kak has the leather here. They go to Molina. Francine Heli asking for it. Going for that 3. Wouldn't work. Jen Angeles nasa kanya. 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining.
If ako ang Solar Home Suns, I would just let the shot clock run.
Sorry miss on the side of Pangasinan. They're still on top here by 4 points. How will Quezon City try to respond with this big challenge as they only have 70 seconds rather.
And RK Hoops are still in the game. 2 points pa rin ang lamang. 2 points ulit ang lamang nitong Pangasinan Solar Home Suns at 1 minute into the fourth quarter.
Offensive foul ang tinawag ng ating referee.
Offensive foul, 15 on Abaka. Answers 30.
It's still anybody's ball game.
And RK Hoops Quezon City will be calling for some time with less than a minute remaining.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Close game with the final minute, less than a minute. Here now our fourth chapter. Bola para sa side ng Quezon City. 2 points, but an opportunity to tie things up. But Melody Caco leading her team, ensuring that they will take over the lead. Money ball of Melody Cac.
Wow.
That is our Akari 3-point shot off the quarter. Melody Cac finding her new home here in Quezon City. And more importantly, sila ang lalamang dito by just a point.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Melody Cac with that specific play, it was really for her.
Grabe, no? The confidence and the quick release from the three-point line. Melody Cac, time and again. Maaasahan mo talaga in situations like this.
Final 53 seconds, mahaba pa. Marami pang pwede mangyari dito. They're trying to feed Ara Baka here underneath. Well guarded, harassed by two women right in front of her. Jan Angeles meanwhile pulls the trigger, wouldn't work. Offensive rebound, La Rosa has it. With that spin and that twirl. Babalik sa Quezon City ang halamangan dito by just a point. Great response from that timeout. Just a 1-point game dito sa ating fourth quarter. As you see that one more time, Ara Baka had some difficulty. And that dish.
That was a tough shot from Steph La Rosa, but naitawid niya.
Actually, no dish, just picking up from the defensive rebound. Timeout muna tayo. Back on the fourth quarter of this very big game, especially with how close this matchup is. Pangasinan kontra Quezon City.
40 seconds. Still a lot of time. Two possessions pa yan. At in the end, it's a matter of how you'll be able to execute yung play na sinabi ng coaches nyo and be able to adjust on kung anong depensa ang ibibigay sa inyo ng kalaban nyo.
They gotta be specific with their defense. Clean D is necessary on their end. Escara Buendia signaling that, that eye contact. Jan Angeles, step back three. That's gonna be big. Wouldn't work. 24 seconds remaining. Both teams already at penalty situation.
And Jewel Bartolo had to foul Nel Leslie Flor. Parang walang challenge from Solar Home Suns dito sa shot ni Buendia at this point in the game, and it made it easy for Cara to get that 2 points in.
Big free throws coming your way. RK Hoops, Quezon City. In and out. Para dito kay Flor. Still, second one. Tingnan natin kung makukuha niya to. Talking about Nell Leslie Flor, 5 points so far, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Will she be able to bring her team to this 2-point lead? Able to do so.
And it's good to have it na parang making a statement here ang RK Hoops.
Final 12 seconds remaining. Arabaka has it. Crucial pass, causing for a turnover.
You know, Daph, what a good matchup here between these two teams. Parang palitan lang sila ng lamang eh, no?
Final 5 seconds. Everyone's just really holding on to their breath. Foul ang tinawag dito. La Rosa had no choice. 2 shots for Melody Cac. Laser focus as Melody Cac earlier hitting that dagger 3 from the corner. That's why they got the lead by a point. Agad sumagot itong side ng Pangasinan. Pero ngayon, getting that point from the line, 1 out of 2.
And buzzer beater from Cara Buendia.
At ito na nga, Quezon City winning over on the side of Pangasinan, 71-68. Huge congratulations for both of these squads. Grabe, quality matchup ang binahagi nila sa atin dito, Reg.
And itong RK Hoops Quezon City, they worked really hard. And ngayon, ini-introduce nila ang sarili nila dito sa ligang ito. With that win.
At the end of our ball game, 71-68, and really saw a lot of players, promising players on the side of Quezon City. It wasn't just a solo game for Melody Cac. Marami rin talaga siya naging katulong sa larong ito.
Looking at the highlights, Ara Abaca with that dish to Lisario, ang dami nating nakita na mga familiar faces and ngayon nag-a-adjust sila with their new teams. Makikita mo yung chemistry nitong mga players from both teams, and in the end, ito ngang RK Hoops Quezon City making a statement at pinapaalam nila sa lahat kung anong kaya nilang ibigay dito sa ligang ito.
Kanina, nung opening game, nakita natin kung gaano ka-deep yung bench ng side dito ng Quezon City. And right now, it's slowly paying off kahit na bagong koponan, mix of, new players coming into one team. And let's find out ano pa yung kumbaga magiging performance nila all throughout our long season. But right now, one player really stood up in today's game. And right now, she is with Flo Delagua.
Salamat, Daphne. Melody, alam mo na kung anong ibig sabihin nito. Ikaw ang ating Eurotex most trusted player of the game. Melody, karaniwan kapag first game pa lang at opening at bago rin ang koponan, karaniwan kinakabahan, Melody, pero para sa'yo, you shot the 3-point shot during the 4th quarter at laser focus ka sa free throw. Paano mo ginawa yun?
Naging focus lang ako. Then, gusto ko kasi makuha tong unang panalo. Kasi yung team namin is parang 3 days pa lang talaga nagtitraining. Hindi pa namin kilala yung isa't isa. And, ayun.
Melody, sa'yo na mismo nang galing, no? Bago lang ang inyong koponan. Kanina nga pinapaulit-ulit ni Coach Monel na pusuan lang talaga yung laro, no? Hindi kayo galing sa tanyag ng mga eskwelahan, pero puso yung magpapanalo sa inyo. Naniniwala ka din ba dito?
Yes po. Kasi yun yung sinabi ni Coach sa amin na parang lahat sila is talented and kami, puso lang talaga.
Ang ganda nga ng pinatunayan mo, Melody, dito sa opening game. No worries dahil ikaw pa rin ang ating most trusted player of the game. Ngayon, batiin mo naman ang mga sumusuporta sa'yo, Melody. Go ahead.
So, nagpapasalamat ako unang-una sa sponsor namin, sa RK Hoops, tsaka sa Pasamonte, and sa mga managers ko sa Nike UP Town. Thank you kasi pinayagan niyo ako. And sa mga teammates ko, sa family ko, and ayun po.
Maraming salamat, Melody, at aabangan pa namin mga susunod mong laro. Pero bago yan, here are Daphne and Reg para i-conclude ang ating opening games.
Maraming salamat, Flo. And again, huge congratulations para dito kay Melody Cac, finding her new home on the side of Quezon City, helping her team para makuha nila itong unang panalo nila.
Very humble yung sinabi doon ni Melody Cac, no? And feeling ko talaga yung new hair color.
New hair color, bringing so much luck on their end. And of course, we'd like to say thank you po sa lahat ng sumubaybay ngayong gabi from our opening ceremonies earlier para dito din sa ating back-to-back games, doubleheader Sunday. At syempre po, every Wednesday and Sundays. Pero ngayong Wednesday, wala muna tayo. Supportahan muna natin ang ating Gilas Pilipinas team para sa kanilang run this July. Again, this has been Daphne Cristobal, Reg Kiambao, and syempre, Flo Del Agua, and to the rest, syempre ng ating technical committee in today's game, at syempre po para din sa ating commissioner. Maraming salamat po sa sumubaybay din sa ating opening games. This is etong ating Manny Pacquiao's Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. See you all next week.
Ito ang